keep the music playing.
Sometimes I come in to work to do the show. Well, it's not really work. Come in to do the show, and I feel like John Taffer, from Bar Rescue. I stand over by all these bottles, and I want to do a, what is it called, bartender, where they check the bottles and they compare what you sold and what you poured, and it's always crazy. You poured $12,000, but you only took in $150. Anyway, I kind of feel like John Taffer around the bar. We're at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It is Monday. We are live. Zack Owen Show. We've got a busy show coming up for you this morning. Nashville Cat, been with me for many years on the radio, and since we started the show back in January here on YouTube TV. She is, I don't know, I don't want to use the word retiring, semi-retiring, at least from the daily information about country music news. She's venturing off into film. Ooh, we'll talk with her live and find out about that. We got live music. Justin Hewitt will be here in the 9 o'clock hour. But, I pretty much guarantee you something crazy is happening in the world of news. So let's find out. Check in with news and weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. Drivers may want to leave a little bit early this morning if you take Valley Mills in Waco. Now, major changes are coming to Interstate 35. We've been talking about this for a number of years. Well, TxDOT will now finally begin the 2-year reconstruction project from South Loop 340 to 12th Street. The Valley Mills overpass to northbound I-35 is now permanently closed. It'll be demolished to make way for that new Diamond intersection, a first for Waco drivers. Motorists should expect nightly lane closures and traffic reduced to 2 lanes in both directions on the interstate. And after years of teasing, Tesla finally launched a small fleet of its robo-taxis in Austin over the weekend. In a post on X, Tesla CEO Elon Musk called the rollout a quote, culmination of a decade of hard work. Musk also says customers paid a flat fee of $4.20 for the rides. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
We have a beautiful day of weather upcoming for Central Texans today, if you don't mind this type of year's weather. Beautiful for the middle towards the end of June. Morning temperatures starting out on the warm side in the mid-70s. We'll see morning clouds give way to midday and afternoon sunshine, although late this afternoon, especially east of I-35, there is the chance for a few isolated pop-up showers as the Gulf sea breeze attempts to push its way inland. Any showers that do form late this afternoon should dissipate shortly after sunset tonight. We'll rinse, repeat, do it all again tomorrow. Highs today in the low to mid-90s with heat index as high as 103. Will be pretty much about the same tomorrow. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Or maybe Kevin remind me about when Tom Cruise was the bartender guy in Cocktails. Remember that? I kind of feel like Tom Cruise. Speaking of Tom Cruise, as I was, I finally made it over and watched the final episode of Mission Impossible. They say this is the last one he's ever going to do, but I don't want to spoil it, but at the very end, he kind of gives that look into the camera. There could maybe possibly be another sometime. You know, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but that's kind of the feeling I got from that. Like, you know, kind of, I'm leaving, but ooh, I don't know. Anyway, great movie, long movie, 2 hours and 15, 20 minutes, something like that. A lot of action, a lot of craziness. But you have to watch the last one before you watch the new one. They're totally integrated, same storyline, same characters, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, great movie. And then over the weekend, a show that I have seen multiple times, haven't watched it in a long time, but Andrea and I were looking for something to binge watch Saturday and Sunday, and I got her to watch Lonesome Dove and The Return to Lonesome Dove. Both great movies. Of course, the first one with Gus and you know, Tommy Lee, and that's the best one. That's the best. Number one's the best. But number two's not bad. Not too bad. John Voight does a pretty good job playing. Anyway, so that was our weekend. Movie, and movies. She had never seen Lonesome Dove, and it's just such a good, if you've never seen Lonesome Dove, my friends, and you think it's going to be a shoot-'em-up Western, well, it is in a way, but there's comedy involved. There's sadness. And you stop and think about those days when your neighbor goes to town. It's so violent. They may not come back. And that's what you find out in this. You know, they're traveling from Texas to Montana. And anyway, if you get a chance, binge watch Lonesome Dove and Return to Lonesome Dove. That's what we did over the weekend. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I know Wolfstock took place here on Saturday, and then Friday night was their Taylor Swiftie night. Swiftie people showed up for that one. A lot of local music over the weekend, a lot of things happening. And unfortunately, my friend Kevin over here, director, producer Kevin, has this sadness about him this morning because the Pacers, they lose by 11, 12, something like that points?
I couldn't even tell you what the final score was, honestly.
I think it was 103 to 91, I believe.
They did their best, but
they did.
Really difficult when your star player goes down 7 minutes into the game with already 9 points with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, that's bad. And it looks kind of bad for him, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's usually about a year recovery. So that kind of toasts it for next season as well. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, there's always next year. We've said that with the Cowboys for, 25 years?
Yeah, y'all keep saying that. Best of luck with that. You want to do the pledge?
Do what?
You want to do the pledge?
I guess we ought to.
All right.
You think we want to kick it off?
We should do that.
Okay, well, we do it every morning, so we might as well.
Right.
I got to jabber in there about what I did over the weekend. Let's kick it off right now the way we do every morning with our national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Man, what a way to start the morning with your Pledge of Allegiance from some of our great men and women in uniform and also our national anthem. Seeing that flyover, I was thinking about the bunker buster bombs that were dropped over the weekend. President Trump ordered support of Israel and up against the Iranian, very, very, very deep, their atomic weapons program. Anyway, use the bunker busters, which can penetrate way down and blow things up. But I believe, of course it was on the internet, so it's got to be true. It said that the pilots of the stealth bombers were in the air flying from takeoff to landings around 30 or 32 hours. That's pretty crazy. Somewhere in that time frame, take off, fly all the way, bomb it, turn around and come back. Salute to our Air Force pilots, men and women that flew those planes. And you know, if you side, I'm going to go ahead and get on my, it's called the Zack Owen Show, so I can do this. I get on my soapbox. If you side with Iran and the Iranian, I would say the military, the crazy leadership, the Ayatollahs and all that, then something's wrong with you. You don't know what's going on. The way that they control the people, most of all, the way they financially back and help terrorism around the world. They support so many terroristic groups. They give them money. They give them weapons. I'm going to tell you a quick story. When we went to Iraq and we had a chance to go into a meeting and found out that, during the war, so many of our soldiers, American, were killed with roadside bombs, or they were wounded, terribly wounded with roadside bombs. And in these bombs were these marbles, metal, steel, and just tore through things. And it was proven, and we sat through meetings after meetings, that it was supplied by Iran. Iran was giving all that stuff to Iraq and other countries. Iran and the leadership of Iran. The general people in Iran, I don't believe are bad people. They are just live under the thumb, like in the old days of saying they lived under the thumb of communism. Well, they're living under the thumb of that leadership. And so back to what I was saying, if you support Iran, you need to get on your flying carpet and go back to Iran. That's all I have to say. This is the United States of America. Now we need to play the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem again. I feel so patriotic.
Right, yeah.
All right. Let's shift gears. So Nashville Cat, we're going to talk with her coming up probably about 9 or 10 minutes from right now. We'll find out what's going to happen with her and her husband. We have, not that there's a problem, they're getting into movies. Or maybe so. I don't know. We can find some inside stuff out, Kevin.
Yoink.
We will have live music at 9 o'clock. Justin Hewitt is going to come by. I've already given you a recap of pretty much what I did. I did yard work. I did lawn work, yard work, and movies. That was the weekend. I even tried to actually figure out a way to go see 28 Years Later, the sci-fi movie, the horror movie, but we couldn't work it into our schedule. So that maybe is next weekend.
It's 28 years later, so you got to have a time machine, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I got to check that out. But anyway, movies, yard work, that's what I did over the weekend. We got birthdays coming up later. Today in country history, we'll play that. We'll do a little bit of sports talk. I'm sure the guys are talking about the big NBA. What's the next big thing? Is hockey over? Yeah, Florida won that.
Hockey's over, so it's
hockey's
currently
over, NBA.
You got baseball.
Yeah.
You got MLS soccer.
Right.
And the WNBA.
There you go.
Going on over the summer.
And NFL football and college football is just around the corner. Woo! I love that. So we'll talk sports too coming up in just a bit. So a busy, busy show. I want to talk to you about one of our morning show live sponsors, and that's my friends at Be Kind Coffee. You know, Be Kind Coffee is located on Washington Avenue. They've got homemade pastries, homemade bagels. You can buy a bag of beans or ground if you want. Take it home, grind it yourself. Cups of coffee. It's just a great place to meet your friends. Maybe do a little bit of work on the computer over there. Washington Avenue, Be Kind Coffee. They're open until 6 o'clock, and they're open 7 days a week. Go online, Be Kind Coffee Crew, CREW.com, BeKindCoffeeCrew.com. Be Kind Coffee, thank you so much for being a sponsor this morning. Well, we'll find out what today is, Kevin. Today is Monday. Today is June 23rd. Today is National Typewriter Day. For you young kids, it's kind of like a computer keyboard, but it printed on paper.
And if you made a mistake, you were sunk.
Yeah.
You had to start over.
Yeah.
Or you had to have one of those fancy, like, white punch-out things.
That's right.
I'm not too old to remember that one.
Oh,
or too
man.
young. Yeah.
Woo. The old typewriter. National Hydration Day. Stay hydrated. Got to do that. National Detroit-style pizza. Now, I don't know if I've ever heard of Detroit style. I know Chicago, New York. What's Detroit, Kevin?
Detroit, the famous chain of Detroit style pizza is Little Caesars. Very cheesy.
Very cheesy.
And some kind of pan oriented, but not always. Yeah, lots of cheese.
Lots of cheese.
And
right.
a little bit spicy. A
cheese.
little bit spicy on the sauce, if you ask me.
Today's National Porridge Day. Remember the bears, the story about the porridge and all that? Have you ever had what would be considered porridge?
I don't think so.
I haven't.
Oatmeal, yeah. I never got into grits very much, but
yeah,
I think it's somewhere in between there, isn't it?
So
Porridge?
today, if you know anything about porridge, today is your day. Enjoy. International Women in Engineering Day. Okay. Pink Flamingo Day. Are there any other? There's different color flamingos?
I believe so. I believe so, yes.
Maybe, you know what? Today might be a day to take that private jet out to Las Vegas and go to the Flamingo Resort and do a little gambling and hang out with the pink flamingos.
I thought you were talking about going to Florida and seeing actual pink flamingos. All right.
No, it is. Pink Flamingo Day. Whimsical Flair. This day is all about celebrating the plastic flamingo lawn ornament. Those are hard to find nowadays. I know some people that tried to find some of those pink flamingos and they couldn't do it. But anyway, put your pink flamingos out in your yard today and enjoy that. Today, Monday, June 23rd. Have a wonderful day. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and we'll talk with Nashville Cat live. Stick around.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
It's Employee Pricing Plus at Allen Samuels in Waco. For a limited time, you pay what we pay. Whether you're ready for a powerful new Ram, a sporty Dodge, a rugged Jeep, or a sleek, sexy people hauler Chrysler, we've got the inventory and the deals to get you rolling. Experience top-notch service, unbeatable selection, and financing options that fit your lifestyle. Enjoy the hassle-free atmosphere at Allen Samuels.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Mike's Car Care provides honest and professional automotive repair and auto maintenance services to the people of Waco and surrounding areas. Come by and visit our clean and professional shop. Mike's Car Care, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located at 4715 Sanger Avenue. Call us at 254-732-1202 or visit us on the web at mikescarcarewaco.com.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
We are back live, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, downtown Waco. My dear friend, Nashville Cat, is live with me right now, brought to you by our friends down at Be Kind Coffee. Nashville Cat, good morning.
Good morning, Zach.
How are you, dear? It's been a while.
I know. I'm doing great, and my dog here is wondering why we're not going OUT, because we're sitting in front of an open, like a sliding glass door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to spell now in front of her.
Well, sure you do. Hey, over the years, we were trying a while back. I was sitting with Jim's wife here on the show last Friday, and we were reminiscing about when you started, and we never could come up with a date, but it had to have been at least 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be.
It's probably close. Yeah, it's probably close to that, but gosh, it doesn't seem like it, does it? In some ways?
No, it really doesn't. We had a lot of good times, and your pets, your dogs, have been brought up many a time on the air.
Yeah, and many a time I lost a dog and couldn't talk about it, couldn't act like I did. That was I was an actress for a minute at that point, but yeah, that's hard to lose a family member.
So Nashville Cat has been on the show, and when we came over here and started doing the TV show, we brought her over, so she's been on since January. And if you've never listened to a Nashville Cat, she talks about what's going on in country music news in Nashville, some gossip and things like that. But one of her, I think, from listening to you and paying attention, I do actually pay attention. One of your favorite things, yes, is cooking. I know you love to cook. You've had a cookbook, right?
I wrote a cookbook called the Happy Husband Cookbook, and I love to try new recipes. I'm always got something new going.
What is the newest? What's one that you've tried recently? You go, hey, that's pretty good.
You know what? It's the ginger snap cookie, because it was kind of like a childhood thing, but I wanted to make it healthier, and so that's my latest.
Wow. What do you think is one of the, when you started with Zach and Jim many years ago, over the years, what's one of the things you can remember most? I can remember talking about your dogs and talking about cooking. What do you remember from all these years?
What people don't know is how juvenile we were before we went on the air. Well, I would say you guys were, and I just played along. You were the best at being silly and, right out of 6th grade, and it made my morning so fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, it still happens.
It still does. I know, and that's what makes it real. And too bad none of that stuff went to air, but it always entertained me.
Hey, thinking back, before we talk about the new venture, thinking back what were you doing in life when you said, hey, you know what? I think calling radio stations and doing a country music update would be fun. When did you think back? When was that, and what made you think about that?
Well, I was a producer on a show in Seattle. He was a legendary country jock named Ichabod Kane.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I got my start with him, and then our radio station got sold, and whoop, we were all out of a job. That's what happens in radio. And Leah, who does the evening show, you've heard of Leah.
Yep.
She was looking for a Nashville reporter, and he suggested me because she had a gal she didn't like. And I started doing that, but I had to be home every day at 4 o'clock to record her show, and I couldn't go to movies. And so I just thought, why can't I do this myself? So I just, on my own, started calling radio stations with, Leah, some test shows with her. And that's how it all got started. I don't even know what made me reach out to you guys. I can't remember.
I don't either.
You were just in a list of Texas stations I called, I guess.
Yeah, and didn't you at one time do other reports besides country? Didn't you do like a movie or something, entertainment?
No, it was always country, or my life was usually more interesting than the country news I found. So it was a combination of that.
We just talked about that the other day, and I've said this for years. I thought the most interesting and funniest things was just when Jim and I would talk about things that happened to us. You couldn't make them up. They were so goofy.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have to notice them. Kind of like that Seinfeld deal. You have to notice those nothing things that are funny, and people then they relate. They're like, "Oh, that happened to me," you know, the other day.
Exactly. All right. So we're gonna miss you. You know that, and we love you so much. But we're excited too about your new venture. Tell me all about it.
Well, this is something we've worked on for years. It's a true life, real story that happened back in the day, and it has to do with basketball, hope. There's just so many facets to this movie, and if you hear of anything called maybe A Miracle Landing, we don't know yet the title.
Okay.
But we found the story when we were living in a small town, and that town was known for this story, and it just went from there. And it's got such great elements of stuff that things happened in this movie, in this life story that Hollywood tries to write, but they actually happened. So we are now in the process of, we just need a couple more investors, but we're well on our way. But we just figured, that I had to spend my time focused on that because it's just too good of a story to hide any longer.
So y'all are writing? I mean, you're doing everything?
Well, no. My husband wrote a screenplay, and then they, of course, tweaked it like 1,000 times because that's how that works.
Sure.
But we're trying to find the people that can help finance it, and I'm sure he'll be in it because he's an actor. I'll be on set probably, but I don't want to be in it. But yeah, we've got some great people on board, but we just need a couple more.
Well, I tell you, I'm excited. I kind of read through what you had sent out about it, and it looks super good. I like movies like that, and we were just talking. I was giving an update. That's what we did over the weekend. We went and saw the final chapter of Mission Impossible at the theater, and then we binge watched because Andrea has not seen Lonesome Dove or Return to Lonesome Dove, and we binge watched that whole series over the weekend.
Fun.
So we love movies, so I'm so excited. Any kind of a time frame? I know it won't happen quick.
We don't know. We've already been working on it a couple of years, but my favorite genre has always been the real life sport movies. Like remember the Titans, all those, and this is that. But it's just such a great story, and yeah, we don't know. We found a really good producer who makes incredible films, and now we just got to get the rest of it working. Just
a few years ago, my high school friend Ricky Hill was a great baseball player, and there's a great movie out about him that you can watch. Like you said, it's the true life sports. The guy that had nothing, or everybody thought, oh yeah, right, this guy ain't gonna make it, and they end up making it. That's the great movies.
Yeah, they're feel good, but they're gutsy. They're gritty. This has this is thriller in some respects. So it's not some little wimpy movie. It's just got a great story, and you're gonna just feel hopeful after you see it.
I love it. Well, Nashville Cat, love you and wish you the very best, and want to just say thank you for all the years and our great times together.
Yeah, and also laughter. You guys always made me laugh, and I'll never forget you.
And I know you have a ton. If I heard this once, I heard it 1,000 times from our listeners when we were on the radio. It was, please tell Nashville Cat to be on time, which actually you had no control. It was me and Jim.
True.
Make sure she was on time because I'm sitting in the parking lot at work, and I got to hear her before I go into work.
Yeah, well, that's on you because I'm usually on time. But, yeah, I think the only negative would be you never know what I'm going to say. And I don't either. So
that's right.
That you know what that's like. And so.
Yeah, we didn't want to know. We didn't want to know, and we didn't discuss anything ahead of time. That's the best thing of it all. Well, Kat, I know you got a lot of fans and a lot of friends in this area, and we want to wish you and your husband the very best. And maybe somewhere down the line we'll check in with you and get an update.
That'd be great. Yeah, I love you guys. Really,
right.
you've been such a blessing to me.
Thank you. Thanks
All
for
right.
taking the time to call, Nashville Cat.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Nashville Cat working on a movie with her husband about a true life thing, a sporting event or sports that happened in the past, but wish her the very, very best. Hey, we can't do this show without sponsors, and I want to talk to you about Brazos Valley Tile Installation. Now, when you hear the name, what comes to mind? Tile installation. Well, they do so much more than that. They do tile installation, but they do complete bathroom, kitchen makeovers, complete. They can offer you electrical services. They can help you with plumbing. They got that for you. All kinds of countertops, granite countertops, whatever it might be, they can help you with that. They can fix it all. My friends at Brazos Valley Tile Installation. That's John Smith, 28 years experience. All their employees are checked out, background check. Make sure you're getting dependable, honest people to do the work for you. So if you're looking to remodel the kitchen, the bathroom, maybe your entire home, or you just need a little, maybe some new tile in the bathroom or new tile in the shower, trust my friend John Smith and the crew. Here's a number to call, 258-5254, lots of fives, 258-5254. I think we got up on the screen there if you're watching. It's Brazos Valley Tile Installation. Call them up and tell them you heard it right here on the Zack Owen Show. Thanks to Nashville Cat for calling in on this Monday morning. Another commercial break. We'll come back. We'll do some music videos and so much more. Stick around.
After the I do, the flowers fade, the cake is gone, but your dress, that's something worth preserving. At Patrick's Dry Cleaning, Boot and Shoe Repair, we specialize in professional wedding gown cleaning and preservation, bringing your dress back to life and protecting it for generations to come. We handle every detail with the care it deserves. Preserve the magic with Patrick's Dry Cleaning, Boot and Shoe Repair, because your forever deserves to be remembered.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion-resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments? Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit robemediamusic.com for more music.
Are live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill downtown on 8th Street here in Waco. Just a stone's throw from the silos over there. Woo! Yeah. Lots of things happening around downtown Waco. But I will tell you something about it that kind of worries me. But, you know, downtown Waco is really hopping. A lot of nice restaurants, bars, shopping. It's so different than when I lived here in the early 80s downtown. Back then, everything was boarded up and tumbleweeds rolling through. Now it's but driving around the edge of downtown, you know, there's downtown and then what I call the edge of downtown. Kevin, there are so many, and this is what scares me or worries me. There are so many empty buildings, so many. On Austin Avenue, on Washington. I was on Franklin. I was shocked. I drove around the other day just looking, and they're all for sale or lease. There are and nice ones that somebody has come in and completely remodeled. But there is a abundance of empty buildings in downtown Waco.
Yeah, it seems like they were nothing. Then they were something, and now they're kind of nothing again, waiting for somebody to make them something again.
I don't know. But that just kind of, I feel sorry. They should be full and things really hopping around. But anyway, I just thought I had to say that. And, you know, we just need one more used car lot on Franklin. Yeah. Holy cow. Man. That, you know what we have an overabundance of? Used car lots and smoke shops, vape shops.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if those are sticking around? I don't know.
Why is it, the other thing, Kevin, why is it that every vape smoke shop, the outside, the lights look like it's Christmas? They're always got, like, they have Christmas lights.
You got to attract your attention, you know? It's like, hey, we're here. We're here.
That's it. I don't know. We're at the Backyard having a good time here on a Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Thanks again to Nashville Cat for calling in. And it makes me say this again, and that is, you know, it's been 1 year and 3 months since I was fired from the radio station after almost 32 years. And every day, I promise you, every day, or especially at a big event that I go to, people say, I have not listened to that radio station since you left. And you don't know how much I appreciate you not listening. If I was to ever ask a favor of you, that would be don't listen to them anymore. Not a bit of it's local. And that's what radio, hometown radio stations are supposed to be. It's supposed to be about local. And that's the driving force behind this YouTube TV show, this podcast is all about local. Justin Hewitt is a local guy from Whitney, and he's going to be on stage coming up in just a few minutes to sing some great songs for us. So stick around for that. This is the time of the morning, Kevin, that we tell the joke of the day. And I was thinking we ought to do a double shot since it's just me.
Yep.
There should be a double shot.
It's your show. Let's go.
Here we go. Joke numero uno. Why did the cactus get invited to the party?
I don't know why.
Because it was looking sharp. Sharp. Okay, you thought that was bad? Well, by golly, just hold on to your britches.
Oh, boy.
Why did the laundry stop working?
Why?
It folded under pressure. Get it folded, laundry. Oh, my gosh. Hey, I told you over the last 2-3 weeks that we had new sponsors coming on board. We had Alan Samuels come on board. We now have Brazos Valley Tile Installation has come on board. We've got another new one that starts tomorrow, but one that starts today is a guy, he and his wife have been friends of mine for many years. He is probably one of the nicest guys out there. You'll see him around at events, always has a smile on his face. And that's my friends at Patrick's Dry Clean, where they also do boot and shoe repair. The best price, the best service is at Patrick's Dry Clean, super dry clean there. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Their main facility is over on North Valley Mills Drive. You know where it is, right there. Been there for many, many years. And then they've got a downtown location at 117 North 7th Street. North 7th Street. Great place to just pull through. Easy, convenient drive-through. Patrick is a wonderful guy, specializing in professional wedding gown cleaning and preservation. They can bring your dress back to life and protect it for generations to come. You got that wedding dress that you want to pass on in your family. Maybe it's a wine stain, makeup smudge, or just a time over time. Well, they can handle that with detail and care. Don't let your gown fade with the memories. Preserve the magic with Patrick's Dry Cleaners and Boot and Shoe Repair. Patrick's Dry Cleaning, Boot and Shoe Repair, because your forever deserves to be remembered. And I'm talking about that wedding dress or gown of some kind, maybe that one-time prom dress that you want to keep and remember for pass it on down to one of your daughters. Remember, Patrick's Dry Cleaners, 2 locations, and they do boot and shoe repair. But right now, specializing in professional wedding gown cleaning and preservation. Patrick's Dry Cleaners, stop in today. Quick break. We'll come back. Get ready, all lined up for that live music with Justin Hewitt. Stick around. Zack Owen Show.
Looking to upgrade your home? Brazos Valley Tile Installations has you covered. From tile showers and all types of flooring to full bathroom and kitchen remodels. Need granite countertops, painting, or even plumbing and electrical? They can fix it all. With over 28 years of experience and every employee passes a strict background check, so you know you're in good hands. Call today at 254-258-5254. Brazos Valley Tile Installations, where quality meets trust.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions, now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, the world's leading pet DNA service.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Okay, not only did I go see the last Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie, but and binge watched Lonesome Dove and Return to Lonesome Dove over the weekend, and did yard work. But you know, last Friday was actually, was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Thursday was Andrea and I's 5-year anniversary. Met 5 years ago during right when COVID was kind of getting going. And in fact, I still say she gave me COVID back then. But yeah, we celebrated that over at the Blue Pup. and also tried out the new Brazilian steakhouse down here. You know how many steaks they've got in the back?
I don't know. How many? Is this a joke?
Brazilian.
You know what? I'm going to say that was actually better than the laundry joke? The laundry joke, for sure. Yeah. Well done.
It folded under pressure.
Oh. The only thing that was good about that, it was a setup for our new sponsor, the dry cleaner. So that was well done. I appreciated that one. All right.
Oh, my gosh. We talked already about the NBA playoffs. We'll talk more about that in about 45 minutes. We'll check in with the Pete Sousa Show and find out.
Do we have to?
The what?
Do we have to?
Yes, you have to.
Can we just let it go and just move on?
So the great thing about it is, because it was not based on last night's game, but game number 6, that is Scotty. When Scotty is on, let me see here. Scotty is going to be on Tuesday of next week.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to wear that Pacer jersey, which I understand Pete Sousa is buying.
Yeah, I already sent him links to the good one.
Nice.
Yep.
So, I mean, I would love for you to watch every day or go back and listen as a podcast every day. But you got to make sure you watch next Tuesday in the 9 o'clock hour, because Scotty, does sports for us, but didn't realize he's a musician as well. We're going to have him on to sing. He has to wear the Pacer outfit. Kevin, I came up with this crazy bet. But anyway, that's next Tuesday. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun and a lot of stuff thrown, I would say crap, thrown back and forth between all three of us here.
Yeah.
We ought to try, if there's any way possible, to get either Pete to stop by and be on the show with us.
Yeah.
During the 9 o'clock hour.
Well, 9 o'clock might be pushing it, since he's got his show that goes at 10.
Or Zach. Zach
somewhere
would be good to get him on.
Yeah.
Then I want to give you a heads up, because Monday, a week from Monday, is July 7th. And July 7th, the reason it's very special is we're going to start doing a studio audience here at the Backyard, inside where it's air conditioned, really nice. And you come in at 9 o'clock. We'll have free breakfast. We'll have either your first mimosa or Bloody Mary. I'll take care of that for you. So get your morning started right. Plus, we'll have live music from 9 to 10 o'clock. And we're going to give away tickets to see some shows coming up here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. What more could you want? Free. Breakfast, a cocktail, music, and tickets. That starts Monday, July 7th, and will be every morning, Monday through Friday, TFN, until the breakfast runs out. It's not the same breakfast. We don't leave it out for, do we, Kevin?
I don't believe so.
I don't think we do that.
I think that would, not be
I think
good.
we're going to have a different, either a food truck or a different restaurant set up inside. And once in a while, our friend Diane in the back here at the Backyard will whip something up good. Great food here at the Backyard, too, which opens at 11 o'clock for lunch. All right, let's play a music video. We'll let that run through the top of the hour, and we'll come back with live music from the Backyard with Justin Hewitt. Here we go.
I've got heartaches by the numbers, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartaches by the numbers, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I'll love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
One of the true legends of country music, Ray Price and the Cherokee Cowboys, live from Farm Aid many years ago. I had a great opportunity to see and talk to Ray Price not long before he passed away. He was here in Waco at the Hippodrome, just down the street here. Anyway, a true legend, Ray Price and the Cherokee Cowboys. You know, we were talking about movies, Kevin. I went and saw the Mission Impossible. We watched Lonesome. You know what movie, Justin, came out 50 years ago this time frame? Big hit movie. And you've probably in your lifetime, I'm going to say you probably watched it at least once. You want to take a guess what came out 50 years ago?
50 years ago.
So that would be what year, 75?
75.
1975.
I don't even know. Maybe one of the Lonesome Dove movies.
Yeah. It was Jaws.
Oh, Jaws.
Yep.
I was way off.
Can you believe Jaws is 50 years old?
Boom, boom.
I've seen that a few times.
Boom,
Dun,
boom,
dun,
boom,
dun,
boom.
dun, 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 dun.
2 notes and a villain.
Great movie. And I posted yesterday on there, I said, you know, 50 years ago, I had a date. I remember her name was Donna. We went to the Seminary South movie theater up in Fort Worth, the shopping center on I-35, and watched the movie. And I bought the Jaws T-shirt. And that T-shirt was never worn, and I still have it folded up in a box. The original from 50 years ago, Jaws T-shirt.
That could be worth some money.
Of course, there was Jaws 2, Jaws 3, Jaws 4, Jaws 5, Jaws 6, which were not near as good as the number one. And interesting, I saw an interview with the people that helped make that movie and so forth. But what took so long, number one, they were on the water a lot. But what was the damn shark kept breaking down. It was so unreliable to get it to do certain things they wanted. So that's what really took time up in the movie. But anyway, we're talking movies. I don't know why this morning. 50-year Jaws. What's your favorite movie of all time, Justin? If you could say, man, I could watch that again.
I mean, you mentioned it earlier. I like a lot of the Lonesome Dove movies.
Oh, yeah.
Those are pretty hard to beat.
A true classic.
Yeah, those are pretty hard to beat. I don't really watch a whole lot of movies. I like some of the old school Westerns. I like some of the newer ones.
Right.
And then I kind of like the stupid comedy ones that are
right.
dumb but funny. And
sure.
We watch those all the time too. So.
Well, Justin is here, and we were talking beforehand. Justin is from the Whitney area. Your whole family kind of raised and come up for generation and generation in Whitney.
Yeah, I've been there pretty much my whole life. I moved away for a little while for college, and I couldn't take it. I had to come right back, so I came back, and I've been there ever since.
What do you love about Whitney? I never lived in Whitney, but I have friends in Whitney. I just went up and played the golf course at White Bluff. I love the people are friendly. Real quick before you answer, I didn't live in Whitney, but I helped put a new radio station on the air back in the early 80s, and we had to broadcast from Whitney. And one of those little buildings, I can't remember the street, we broadcast from that temporarily until we moved it to Waco, and it was KJNE 102.5 country station in the early 80s. But we were there, and I met so many people and became friends with super nice people over there. But what do you love about Whitney?
Well, I mean, kind of typical. Everybody likes a small town. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's got a few stores. It's not far from, Waco if you got to come into town. But I'm a big outdoors person, very big outdoors person, and the lake is a big one for me. I guided fishing trips for a long time. I still like to go on the lake and spend some time out there. And then also I'm a big hunter, and there's a bunch of public land. That's kind of where I got my start on hunting, was all the public hunting land around there. And that kind of keeps me in. And now I have a house, raising a family out there. I've got a little farm going on, and it's just a really good place to raise a family.
Right.
I still pretty much know everybody. Now I own a business there that's local, and it's just it's nice to see the community coming together all the time, and just being around people that you've been around your whole life, and every once in a while you meet somebody new that's moving to the area. It's just a beautiful area. And I could never see myself leaving.
Right. That's a great area. Great school. Oh my gosh. They built that new school a few years ago. Beautiful school. Just so much going on there. I know that when I played golf on the old course at White Bluff the other day, if I had $1 for every deer and every turkey I saw on the golf course,
you'd be loaded.
I'd be loaded.
Yeah.
I was shocked how many I saw.
I worked out at White Bluff for a short time, 12, 15 years ago, and I was already a big hunter, and it is really hard, when you drive by and you can count in the hundreds of deer to where I had to report to, and turkeys and everything else. And, now I hunt, just north of White Bluff, so, I still get to see a lot of that. But, no, it's a beautiful area. I love it, and it's a great place to raise a family. I live out on the country and a lot of dirt roads, and like I said, I'd never plan on leaving that area.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, let's get into the music right now. Justin Hewitt's going to kick it off. 9 o'clock hour. We love local music, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to start off with a song. This is actually the first song we ever put out as a band. Like I said earlier, I live out in the country, and I've been kind of doing the farm and ranch thing my entire life. And I enjoy the outdoors, and we wanted to put a song out kind of as a tribute and a thank you to all the cowboys, the cowgirls, and the farmers and ranchers, and all the people that bust their ass every day in the sun and the rain. And the song is called Cowboy. I wake up at the crack of dawn, sip on my boots, make my coffee strong, and head out before the sun comes up. I'm mending fences and working cows, and driving tractors and pulling plows. I work till the sun goes down, and I burned all the calluses on my hands, making my living off of God's great land. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, country homegrown, broken hearts and broken bones, a Saturday night in a honky-tonk.
And on Sunday, you can find me in a pew talking to God and praying for you and our soldiers overseas. And I'll ride this trail from dusk till dawn, on my way back into my loving home. I'm a cowboy. I drive an old beat-up Chevy truck, rusty old bed dog in the back, it could use a tune-up. I've raced Trigger since he was a colt. When the truck can't get me there, he takes me where I need to go. And sometimes when the cattle market's down, I fold my hands and my knees hit the ground. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, country homegrown, broken hearts and broken bones, a Saturday night in a honky-tonk. And on Sunday, you can find me in a pew talking to God and praying for you and our soldiers overseas. And I'll ride this trail from dusk till dawn, on my way back into my high loving home. I'm a cowboy. I've lived a hard life and I wouldn't change a thing. When I leave this life, I hope I burn my wings. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, country homegrown, broken hearts and broken bones, a Saturday night in a honky-tonk. And on Sunday, you can find me in a pew talking to God and praying for you and our soldiers overseas. And I'll ride this trail from dusk till dawn, on my way back into my high loving home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that one's called Cowboy. That's the first song we ever put out.
I love it. That's great. That's great. And you were talking with a band. Is it a current band or one from the past?
No, we're still a current band, just the Justin Hewitt band. We've been together, I don't know, probably 5 years or so, and we play around. We all have full-time jobs, and I got a lot of irons in the fire, so
right.
You know, we're definitely not as busy as we would like to, but it's more for, you know, personal life reasons.
Oh yeah.
But we've played a lot of places. We played with a lot of big names. We've played here at the Backyard multiple times. In fact, one night, I don't know, probably about 2 years ago or so, we were supposed to headline outside, and the weather came in, and they moved us in, and we crammed the whole band. It was right here actually, and it was funny. My guitar player was like right here by this pole, and he was trying to work around the pole the whole time. And yeah, we played right here. We played all over the place. Played some big names. We just played a couple weeks ago with Hayden Haddock out in Gatesville. We got a couple shows on the books, some that aren't quite announced yet. Kind of working out some more details, but yeah, we play. I mean, like I said, we would like to play a little bit more, but you know, we all work full-time jobs, and so we just kind of work around our schedules, and you know, we usually try to do about 2, maybe 3 shows a month.
Sure. Is there a a singer or a band that you follow right now that you say, yeah, they're good, or man, I kind of like that sound, or anything?
Yeah, here lately, I've kind of been on the old Braxton Keith kick. You know, he's doing real good on the old Texas scene, but I still like a lot of those guys that I kind of grew up on that red dirt Texas country scene. I still listen to a lot of the old Pat Green, you know, Randy Rogers. That's kind of the era I kind of got into the music scene on. I still listen to a lot of them.
Right.
And I mean, there's a few Nashville artists out there that I don't mind listening to, or some that have kind of went mainstream. I'm a big '90s country guy, so
right.
When I'm covering a lot of music. I did it on Soundcheck earlier, like, you know, I did the old Red Atkins, That Ain't My Truck. You know, I love a lot of that '90s country music, and Clay Walker, you know, some of the George Strait era in that range. Brooks and Dunn, we cover a lot of Brooks and Dunn. I love all that stuff, but I also do like the kind of the more rocked up, you know, Texas country rock, or black dirt, red dirt, you know, all the different names and they call it. But
sure,
I love a lot of different. If you were to say country music and all the different genres under country music, I pretty much listen to all of them.
I think you have to. I mean, and if you're a musician, I think that's just built into you. You just love music, and
and you know, we play these venues. You know, we've played all over the state and even out of state some, and you have these venues, and it depends on where it's a dance hall or it's a concert top event. But we'll play like, you know, a dance hall, and it'll be like, you know, older crowd is there, you know, earlier in the night, and so we try to hit them with some of the older stuff that we cover, even some old rock and blues, and then as the night gets, you know, deeper, that's when the younger crowd starts showing up, and you know, they want to hear the, you know, you can kind of fade from you kind of fade from 80s all the way to the 2000s, late 2000s, like throughout the whole night when you're covering music. You know, and obviously we play our originals too, so we just play a huge blend of everything. We don't, you know, follow one artist or one band. I mean, we play everything, like I said, from some 90s country. We'll throw some Johnny Cash in there and some Leonard Skinner, and all the way to, I mean, just some of the newer Nashville stuff. And there's been a couple chick songs that I've been able to transpose to where we could cover some chick songs too. Yeah. And it usually throws people for a loop, but you know, it's, you know, we're there because we love playing music. But if we're not pleasing the crowd, then then we're not there, and it's just fun seeing the crowd involved. And
you got to play to the room. I mean, it's what you got to do.
100%.
Well, here's some classic country things that happened on this date in history. You'll recognize some of the names here. All the way back in 1958, Johnny Cash, Guess Things Happen That Way, went to number 1 on the country charts. 1965, Buck Owens and the Buckaroos hit number 1 on the country charts with a song called Before You Go. 1973, Charlie Pride, his album Sweet Country, debuted number 3 on the country charts and stayed up there for many, many weeks. And in 1996, Trace Adkins' debut album called Dreamin' Out Loud jumped up to number 1 on the country charts. Remember when Trace Adkins first came out? Everybody's going, man, listen to that voice.
Yeah, that deep, just, and he looked like he put no effort into it too. Just, it's like you got to take 2 of my lungs, and that's one of his. Like, there's so much air behind it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to have more music. Justin's going to give us some more here in just a minute. First of all, I want to talk to you about what's going on at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat over on Highway 84 and Highway 6. It's employee pricing. So you're going to pay the same price that their employees over there. That's why it's called employee pricing. Clever. Same person that came up with the Zack Owen Show name for me invented employee pricing, I believe. Here's an example of something crazy. Save $15,000, not $100,000, $15,000 on a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon right now at Allen Samuels. Trade-ins, they want your trade-in. LB and the crew over there want that trade-in. Come by, let's be friends. They've been saying that for years. The deals are insane right now as we do employee pricing. Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends. Tell them you heard about it right here. Short break, come back. Justin Hewitt has more music, so stick around.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
OsleyMD.com.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
OsleyMD.com.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Hi, my name's Erica and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand & Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Here we are rolling along. Can you believe, Justin, the year is almost halfway over? It's just flown by this year.
As I get older, it goes by faster and faster too. It is
Yeah.
crazy how fast time goes by as soon as you get older and older and older. Like, it seems like yesterday my son was born, and I just bought my house, and 5 years later, it goes by quick.
The craziest Facebook or TikTok post, guys, that I saw over the weekend was after the bombing over in Iran. Everybody's posting, "Oh, we're going to war, we're going to war, we're going to war. Guess we're going to have to start drafting." And one guy put up there, he said, "For all of you thinking that you're going to be drafted and go to war, most of you can't even show up to work on time." Something like that. So.
Well, they're right about that one.
Oh, craziness going on in this crazy world of ours. But right here at the Backyard, we got live music. Justin Hewitt from Whitney is our guest today. Justin, again, thank you so much for being on the show and taking the time to come down.
Yeah, thanks for letting me come out here. I love playing music, and I like doing this. And
I love it.
It's kind of hot already. It'd be nice being in the AC.
Well, let's do another song here, my friend.
Yeah, I'll do one called "Raised on Texas Country." We put this song out last year, I believe, just a little over a year ago, and this song actually made it to number 17 on the Texas Internet Radio chart. Just kind of a song about kind of me growing up in music and getting a band and just some success and a little bit of life. And anyways, it's called "Raised on Texas Country." I was raised on a dirt road a few miles outside of town, where I'd wake up at the crack of dawn to do my chores and feed the cows. Hey, all this country life, it's taught me all the lessons I've learned, like don't take Jesus for granted or any money that you didn't earn. I remember that summer day when I strummed my first chord and the first song that I wrote and the first crowd that I played it for. Everybody told me to take my songs and run, and now I'm headed out of my old truck with me and my guitar, and I'm headed southbound down to Austin. Gonna try my luck down there on that music scene. When I get there, I hope someone might find me, but I won't forget where I came from. I was raised on Texas country. I'm all grown up now, got a little farm of my own, with a tour bus parked around back, a wife, 2 kids, a loving home. I still sit on this porch, big on these 6 strings, writing the next set of songs that I'm about to take with me when I head up northbound to the stockyards. I'm gonna try my luck up there on that music scene. When I get there, I hope someone might find me, but I won't forget where I came from. I was raised on Texas country. Yeah. Now we're headed eastbound out to Nashville. I got some big shot that wants to record us, but we ain't signing no big league contract, 'cause we don't forget where we
we came from. And now we're headed southbound down to Luckenbach, Texas. Gonna have some fun down there on that music scene. When we get there, we're gonna throw a big party, 'cause we don't forget where we came from. We were raised on Texas country. Yeah, yeah, and raised in Texas country. Yeah, yeah. That one's called Texas, raised on Texas country.
When did you do that one?
We recorded that one, man, I think it was like in January or so of last year. Is when we put
Right.
that song out.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was last year. Maybe in the year before, but I'm pretty sure it was first of last year. So it's a good one. Got a lot of drive and energy behind it. We when we have the band all amped up and rocking out. We actually usually open our shows with that song, but chart wise, that song has done the best for us. Like I said, it made it to number 17.
That's great.
Probably within about a month on
Yeah.
the Texas Internet Radio chart. So it does pretty good for us. We like playing it, like jamming out to it.
I like it. Hey, when's your birthday?
March 1st.
So you just had one here a while back. Would you
did.
finally turn 21, I bet?
Shit, I wish. No, I just turned 35.
Hey, you're still a youngster, man.
Yeah, I'm young, but like I said earlier, man, time goes by really fast, and God, it's hard to believe. Like, I feel like I just started my career, almost yesterday. I still remember the first time I walked in the door, and I won't do it, but I'll be eligible to retire in like less than 5 years now. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's great.
Time goes by insanely.
Hey, more time for music after you do that.
Yeah, that one of my long-term plans was one day I just want to walk into to the admin office and hand them my paperwork to retire, and then walk right out the door and step on my bus and take off. That was kind of a long-time dream. And now as time gets closer and closer and closer, I'm like, man, I'm still a long ways from having a tour bus, but I'm a lot closer to retirement. So
hey, there's that Johnny paycheck. Take this job and shove it.
Yeah, I like what I do, and I've been doing it for a while, and I'm very involved with it, with a lot of extra side parts of it, and I don't know if I'd be able to give it up at 20 years, but I will be eligible at 20 years, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, I tell you, here's some folks that were born on this date in history. You may recognize some of them. Bob Fosse, he was a famous guy with the movies, Broadway director, so forth and so on. He was born in 1927. June Carter Cash, wife of Johnny Cash, famous Carter family, born in 1929 on this date. Selma Blair, Selma Blair, actress, born in 1948. Randy Jackson, famous American Idol judge, born in 1952. And we got some local birthdays today. Happy birthday goes out to Brittany Kroll, Martha Rhodes, Alfred Solano, Dennis Huffman celebrating a birthday today, Gail Hestelow, Connie Copeland, David Geyer, Mary Johnson, Jackie Campbell, happy birthday. My friend Katie Hill in Gatesville, the G-ville. Katie, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Katie. That's where I was saying I played just a couple weeks ago with Hayden.
Oh, down at the Bones,
Yeah, Bare Bones, yeah.
Nice, Katie and the crew down there, they're great, man.
Yeah. We were just, it was, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago we played over there.
Yeah. Love it. Happy birthday. Have a great day. It's your day. We're going to keep the music going right now. Justin, what do you got for us, buddy?
I'm going to play, this may have been the third song we ever put out. Like I said, I grew up in Whitney, Texas. I moved away for a little while, came right back, and I still have a lot of fun, this day and age, but definitely not as wild as I was back in the day. And that's pretty much the story for everybody, right? So anyways, we had a lot of fun living in a small town and right there on Lake Whitney. And this song, it's called Small Town if we got any lake rats or people from Whitney tuning in, you'll definitely know the second verse for sure. This goes out to all you small town people. We all meet up after a Friday night football game in a little town where I grew up, where everybody knows your name. Just past the city limit signs, I'll light it up. A few sips of moonshine and pass around the blunt. It's how we get down in a small town. Dirt roads, tailgates, and the country music turn way up loud. I find you a girl, yeah, you better spin her around. Yeah, and that's how we get down in a small town. In the summertime, you can find us out on the lake and doing backflips off the cliffs and catching a few wakes. In the middle of the night when you got nowhere to go, you can find it on his couch down at the hitching post. It's how we get down in a small town. Dirt roads, tailgates, and the country music turn way up loud. I find you a girl, yeah, you better spin her around. Yeah, and that's how we get down, way out in a small town. It's how we get down in a small town. Dirt roads, tailgates, and that Texas country music turned up loud. I find you a girl, yeah, you better spin her around. Yeah, and that's how we get down, way out in a small town. Way out in a small town. It's called Small Town.
Justin Hewitt, music guest today here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Coming up tomorrow, I got John Ulrey. He is a veteran, has a cool business that he does. We're going to talk to him a little bit. And then our musical guest tomorrow, Jimmy Zapata. Jimmy's going to stop by and play some music for us in the 9 o'clock hour. That's coming up tomorrow. Right now, let's talk about Jack of All Trades Employment Services. If you need a job, call JOAT. Helen Underwood, ready to put you to work. Full-time, part-time, temporary. Follow the job leader. That's Jack of All Trades. Call them up today. Here's an easy-to-remember phone number, 754-7997. 754-7997. Maybe you're a business that's got booming business going on right now. You need employees. Let them handle everything from interview to background checks, getting them on the payroll, so forth. Jack of all trades. Tell them you heard about it right here on the Zack Owen Show. We got sports coming up with the Pete Sousa Show and Scotty after this commercial break.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us in our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The number one thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated with style and durability. You can trust Tervis tumblers to keep your drinks the perfect temperature, hot or cold, for hours. From the classic insulated tumblers to sleek stainless steel water bottles, each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Since our founding, we've been revolutionizing hair removal with cutting-edge technology and a commitment to empowerment. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. Experience the future of hair removal today at ulike.com, because at U-Like, beauty is about looking and feeling good. That's ulike.com. U-Like. With Ease US, make studio-quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects, featuring 468 natural AI voices. Customize the volume, mood, and pauses to perfectly match your content. Plus, capture high-quality videos with no watermark. Record your screen, webcam, and voice, and save them instantly to your computer. Never been easier to create professional-grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease US.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Scotty from the Pete Sousa Show standing by. Scotty, even though the guys from Oklahoma won, you have to wear that shirt, that Pacers shirt, next week.
I sure do. I'm ready to do it. Fulfill my end of the bet. I'm glad we got a Game 7. I'm a little surprised Kevin came to work today.
Yeah, I am too.
Glad he's not on a watch list for some mental health issues this morning.
We've got him on. We've got him on medication. It's okay.
Good. And then, man, but was so bummed out, dude. Like with the injury.
Woo, that's crazy.
That's the last thing any of us want to see on any side of any championship, is one of the best players in the whole thing get hurt.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So kind of took the air out of the whole thing for me, to be honest with you.
Hey, but, you know, in today's world of medicine and the stuff that they can do, it'll be okay. We'll just Kevin's been saying that all morning. It'll be okay.
He's got to say that to himself, Zach.
It'll be okay.
If you want to see pure heartache, we did post our reaction to it. We recorded our reaction to the whole game, and that's what we got. And so you can see.
Did you live record it?
No, I recorded it not live, but I just posted it this morning. So you can go back and live through our disappointment with us. It's great. It's a good group therapy.
You know, there's a lot of YouTube channels now that kind of make their money on like live reaction to stuff. Like if you had been live streaming alongside the game and I could have seen your reaction to that in real time, that could have been some like very entertaining reality television right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put a helmet on him with cams, all over the deal.
Oh yeah, there you go, Zach. Now we're talking. Now you couldn't do that with me because I'd have to be extra careful about watching my language. Like I can be really curated and good if I know, hey, this is me showing up on the Zack Owen Show. I gotta be a professional here. But if you're doing a live reaction to a sports event, you just don't know. You don't know what's going to come out in the moment.
It's also bad because Kevin has a very small, weak bladder. He has to go to the restroom every few minutes, and that camera, you'd be in there going. Okay, what's coming up today on the show?
Man, of course, we're going to talk about NBA Finals, both the Oklahoma City Thunder getting that big win, and then, of course, the devastation of the injury to Tyrese Halliburton. Kind of wrap up our NBA coverage for the season. That's crazy to think about, but that's where we are. We'll talk a little more. Zach, do you know what the most popular videos on Pete's YouTube channel are right now?
What?
The ones about Caitlin Clark.
Really?
Yes, our Caitlin Clark content over the last month or so has been our most watched content. So the Indiana Fever came off of that game last week where there was kind of that little fight, and they beat an undefeated New York Liberty team, and now they've lost 2 straight. So we're gonna. I don't know what Pete's gonna discuss in there, but we'll talk about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. We'll talk about Kevin Durant going to the Houston Rockets.
Woo!
Zach,
man,
back in Texas.
Man,
first time back playing here since he was at UT way back in the day. That's exciting. And then Cam Stewart, our good friend, is going to join us too. They're going to talk all sorts of weird stuff. I think some reality TV talk. We're going to be all over the place today, Zach. It's a great time, and everybody should come check it out.
We just call it Maniac Monday Madness. I don't know who we are, but that's what we call it. Did you watch?
Genius right there. Yeah.
Did you happen to watch the YouTube or the TikTok of the videos of Morgan Wallen concert in Houston? And they showed it on the big screen inside the concert of him walking from backstage through the tunnels, and he met up with Mattress Mac, and the crowd went crazy.
Of course they did. That dude is beloved in that city. I lived in Houston for a little while before I moved back to Waco, and that love him like everybody loves Mattress Mac.
Oh yeah,
that guy's a legend.
It's great. All right, man. Good talking to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Have a great show.
Tomorrow night, I got my little dress rehearsal with my buddy for your show. So we're getting ready, baby.
I love it. All right, get all primed up. There you go. Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show comes on after my show at 10 o'clock. We've got Justin Hewitt on stage right now to sing another song. Justin, keep that music rolling, baby.
I think I'm gonna do a song. We put this one out last year too, and I kind of like the riff of it. It's kind of how it started, and then I don't know. I kind of had an idea in my head. I'm sure most people out there listening and live have had a few shots of Fireball and had a few bad nights on Fireball, and I thought to myself, Fireball has good effects until it gets bad. Which is kind of a lot like a woman, so I kind of wrote a song, and it kind of compares the effects of Fireball on you, same as a woman. It's called Fireball. Canadian-born, American raised, labeled about
on 60 proof. Cinnamon lips and sun-kissed skin, hair matches with attitude. And when the sun goes down, yeah, that girl's gonna come unwound, 'cause she's a little fireball, and it burns going down. Yeah, she knows what she's doing, and too much of her, she'll leave your ass on the ground. She comes out for a good time, and she can cause a lot of fights. She'll be gone by the morning, leaving heartaches and headaches you won't like. Yeah, like a little fireball. From that look that she gave me, I can feel that flame burning way down deep in my chest. Love is a game and danger's her name, makes me wanna have her toxic kiss. Another night on the town, and that flame's gonna be burning down. She's a little fireball, and it burns going down. Yeah, she knows what she's doing, and too much of her, she'll leave your ass on the ground. She comes out for a good time, and she can cause a lot of fights. She'll be gone by the morning, leaving heartaches and headaches you won't like. Yeah, like a little fireball. Like a little fireball. Like a little fireball. A little fireball.
Little fireball. Yeah, I like that once in a while. I don't think I can handle fireball a lot. Not like I did when I was younger.
Yeah, I definitely can't.
I like you shake your head.
I definitely can. Every once in a while, but.
Yeah. Hey, we're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, and I want to talk to you about one of our morning show sponsors, my buddies over at Mike's Car Care Center. Mike's can do everything from a major engine overhaul to a brake job to a regular old oil and filter change. They're located on Sanger Avenue, 4715 to be exact, over on Sanger Avenue here in Waco. Call Mike's Tune-Ups, transmission repair, oil change, fair rates, quality service, and highly skilled team of technicians at Mike's. Here's the number to call, 732-1202. 732-1202 is the phone number. Mike's Car Care. Love the folks over there. Stop by today and tell them you heard about their business here on the Zack Owen Show. Again, tomorrow we got John Ulrey going to be here, and we got Jimmy Zapata, our musical guest. Some other craziness going on a Tuesday show. Right now we got Justin here with us from Whitney. And again, Justin, I want to say thank you so very much for coming in and being on the show. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate it a lot, man. Like I said, I love playing music, and I love being out here, and I love supporting, and I like what you're doing here. And, yeah, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come out here and play some songs for you.
All right. Miss you, Jim. Tuesday show. See you in the morning at 8 o'clock. Justin is going to play us out right now.
All right. It's our number one hit. It's called Never Love Again. It's the last time that I drive down your driveway, still rehearsing my lines, but I can't find the right words to say. You were sitting on your porch when I pulled up in your drive. I knew something was wrong, and you met me outside. You said, shut your mouth and take my hand. Let's go in, you can lay me down. Let's do this once again. No more bitching and no more fights,
but we'll make love like it's our very first time. Then we'll never love again. Yeah, we'll never love again. I never should have picked up my phone. One text, then the drive. Well, it was better than being alone. Now, do I worry whether you or was it me? One more time, then I turn around and walk away. I said, shut your mouth and take my hand. Let's go in, you can lay me down. Yeah, let's do this once again. No more bitching and no more fights, but we'll make love like it's our very first time. Then we'll never love again. Yeah, we'll never love again. And time goes on. This thing we haven't must fade. If I had one more chance, this is what I'd say. I said, shut your mouth and take my